How well do you really know the human body? I've got 100 questions lined up to test your knowledge, so keep track of your score and share it in the comments at the end. Let's get started. Which type of blood vessel is responsible for carrying blood away from the heart? It's A. Arteries. What is the name of the immovable joints that connect the bones of the skull? The answer is C. Sutures. Which blood vessel transports deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs for oxygenation? It's C. Pulmonary arteries. Approximately how many liters of blood are found in the average adult human body? The answer is B. About 5 liters. Which primary mineral is essential for the healthy growth and strength of bones? Correct. It's A. Calcium. Where on the body is an axillary temperature measurement taken? It's taken from A. The armpit. What is the medical term for a heart rate that is slower than normal? It's B. Bradycardia. Which muscle group allows the knee to bend by contracting? That would be B. Hamstrings. What is the name of the membrane that surrounds and protects the lungs? The answer is A. Pleura. Hair is composed of about 95% of which structural protein? It's C. Keratin. Which major arteries are responsible for delivering blood to the brain? It's B. Carotid arteries. What is the name of the lymphatic tissue found at the back of the throat that helps fight infection? The answer is B. Tonsils. What is the name of the strong connective tissue that links muscle to bone? It's called A. Tendon. What is the medical term used to describe high blood pressure? C. Hypertension. Which pigment is responsible for giving skin its color? It's B. Melanin. What is the name of the body's largest artery, which carries oxygen-rich blood from the heart to the rest of the body? It's B. Aorta. What percentage of the human body is made up of water on average? B. About 60%. What is the main function of the eustachian tube in the ear? To A. Equalize pressure. What is the medical term used to refer to the belly button? That would be A. Umbilicus. Which part of the brain plays the main role in controlling movement, balance, and posture? That's right. B. The cerebellum. What is the name of the small bones found in the fingers and toes? Those are C. Phalanges. The small round bones that develop within tendons are called what? They are called C. Sesamoids. Which part of the body is responsible for producing red blood cells? It's A. Bone marrow. What organ does the ureter carry urine to from the kidneys? You got it! C. The bladder. Which bone in the human body is commonly known as the collarbone? It's A. Clavicle. Jaundice occurs when an excess of which substance builds up in the blood? The answer is B. Bilirubin. Which bone in the arm is commonly referred to as the funny bone? That's A. The humerus. Runner's knee typically affects which bone in the body? The answer is A. Patella. What is the name of the protective sac that surrounds the heart? It's B. Pericardium. The adult human skeletal system is made up of how many bones? That would be B. 206. What is the primary function of neurons in the nervous system? B. Transmit information. Which medical term refers to the hardening of body tissues? It's C. Sclerosis. Which layer of the skin is responsible for generating new skin cells? The answer is A. Epidermis. Which part of the inner ear is responsible for maintaining balance? That's B. The vestibular system. Which gland in the body is responsible for producing human growth hormone? C. The pituitary gland. body is the spleen located? It's located in C, the upper left abdomen. Which bone structure protects the spinal cord from injury? It's A, the vertebral column. Which gland in the body is responsible for regulating metabolism? That would be A, the thyroid gland. About how many gallons of blood does the average adult heart pump each day? B, about 2,000 gallons. What is the name of the acid found in the stomach that aids in digestion? It's A, hydrochloric acid. What is the scientific name for the voice box? It's called B, the larynx. Which substance is secreted by the kidneys to help increase blood pressure? The answer is A, renin. Which organ in the human body is considered the only temporary or disposable organ? Yeah, B, the placenta. Which type of sweat gland produces sweat that can develop an odor when it interacts with bacteria? C, the apocrine gland. What illness is commonly treated with insulin? That would be A, diabetes. Which type of bone cell breaks down old bone tissue so it can be rebuilt or replaced? That's C, osteoclasts. Where on the body are the adrenal glands situated? C, on top of the kidneys. Which nerve transmits visual information from the eye to the brain? It's B, the optic nerve. Which organ in the body stores glucose in the form of glycogen? It's B, the liver. What kind of muscle contraction is also referred to as static tension? The answer is A, isometric. Which type of muscle contraction happens when the muscle lengthens under tension? That would be A, eccentric. What is the name of the hormone that helps regulate the body's metabolism? A, thyroxine. Which organ stores the bile that is produced by the liver? Correct answer is C, The gallbladder. The buildup of which substance in the blood can lead to gout? The answer is C, uric acid. What is the name of the lymphatic tissue found in the lining of the small intestine? It's A, Peyer's patches. Which hormone primarily controls the body's sleep-wake cycle? It's B, melatonin. In medical terminology, what does the suffix "site" refer to? It refers to C, a cell. What is the medical term for the windpipe? That's B, the trachea. What is the scientific name for the oily substance produced by sebaceous glands in the skin? The answer is C, sebum. What is the name of the joint that attaches the arm to the upper part of the body? It's B, the shoulder joint. Which part of the brain is responsible for regulating hunger, thirst, and body temperature? B, the hypothalamus. What is the medical term for a collection of blood outside of blood vessels caused by an injury? It's A, hematoma. Cortisol belongs to which type of hormone? It belongs to B, steroid hormone. What type of tissue connects bones to one another at joints? That's B, ligaments. Which hormone is responsible for stimulating contractions of the uterus during childbirth? The answer is A, oxytocin. Which hormone triggers feelings of hunger and increases food intake? It's C, ghrelin. Which structure connects the left and right hemispheres of the brain? A, corpus callosum. What is the fat stored around internal organs called? It's called C, visceral fat. What is the name of the clear, dead skin layer found only on the palms and soles of the feet? It's B, stratum lucidum. Which pair of sex chromosomes is typically found in biological males? A, XY chromosomes. What is the shape of the thyroid gland? It's C, butterfly-shaped. What is the primary function of white blood cells in the body? It's for B, fighting infection. What is the name of the short, fine hair that covers most of the human body? It's A, vellus hair. Which bone forms the upper jaw in the human skull? That would be A, maxilla. Which glands work together to produce earwax? C, ceruminous and sebaceous glands. Which organ is responsible for producing bile? You got it, A, the liver. In medical terminology, what does the suffix itis mean? It means C, inflammation. How many ribs does the average human body have? The answer is B, 24. What is the part of a neuron that receives signals from other neurons or sensory receptors? It's B, dendrite. What is another name for a fertilized egg? B, zygote. Which hormone stimulates the bone marrow to produce red blood cells? It's A, erythropoietin. What is the medical term for low blood pressure? The answer is C, hypotension. Which bone makes up the forehead? It's C, the frontal bone. What are solar lenticos more commonly known as? It's known as B, liver spots. What is the name of the small structure that hangs down at the back of the throat? It's called A, uvula. Which part of the brain processes visual information? B, the occipital lobe. Which structure in the male reproductive system is responsible for storing sperm? It's A, epididymis. Which medical term refers to the condition of having blood present in the urine? It's B, hematuria. What is the name of the enzyme produced in the stomach that helps break down proteins? The answer is A, pepsin. What is the clear layer of skin located at the base of the fingernails called? That's called A, the cuticle. Which organ helps regulate the balance of sodium and potassium levels in the body? C, the kidneys. Which of the two lungs is usually slightly smaller to make space for the heart? B, it's the left lung. Which muscle plays the main role in helping you breathe? Correct, it's A, diaphragm. What is the name of the clear fluid that drains from cells and tissues and returns to the bloodstream? The clear fluid is called B, lymph. What is whole blood called when the cells have been removed? It's called B, plasma. Which hormone helps regulate calcium levels in the blood? C, parathyroid hormone. Which type of blood vessel allows for the exchange of nutrients and waste products within cells? It's A, capillaries. Where in the body is the hippocampus found? That's found in C, the brain. What is the main function of the alveoli in the respiratory system? For B, exchanging gases. Which bone forms the lower jaw? The answer is A, mandible. Tell me in the comments how many of these questions you got correct, and please give this video a thumbs up if you had fun. Thank you so much for playing.